What's up, Peak Timers? Let's go ahead and unbox every 2025 Hot Wheels Team Transport, including the Legends Tour and the new Ferrari Team Transport. Our very first Team Transport for 2015 is number 74. It's the Jaguar MK1 and the 2023 Land Rover Defender 110. This is what it looks carded, and I have already opened up the first three, so we will see them completely loose and just the picture of the carded variation. So let's have a look first at our Jaguar right here, and the Jaguar right here with the number 386 on the side. This is I believe it's the first time we're seeing this one as a premium. We did see it as a mainline when it was in its original release. So the chassis with the metal bottom, the metal base on there, that is brand new, but nice wire wheels on here, looking really good. There's the race cat on the back right here, and I don't know a lot about these Jaguar in real life, these older style ones. I'm not really into the older style Jaguars, but that's what it is. There's the Land Rover Defender 110, and this is a new model for 2025. So brand new, first time we're seeing it in the Team Transport. Really nice detail on the front end right there. Love that light bar on the top and the little rack right there. Very, very cool looking casting, wheel riders, the nice exhaust tip right there. And there's our tow hitch right there, so we can put on the trailer, and let's have a look at the trailer itself. There is the nice trailer, obviously with the wheel riders as well. And we'll go ahead and hook our trailer just right on, just like that. Come on, there we go, got it. And then we'll put our Jaguar just right on there, and it sits there nicely and it rolls nicely. It doesn't like fully lock in, but it does have the little like hinge area for the wheels to kind of go into the tires. So there's our very first one. Oh, it doesn't stay perfectly. Okay, so it's better for a static display. I mean, it still does pull, but it doesn't like snap in or anything like that. So kind of disappointing, but that's okay. We would have liked to see it snap in, but you know what? As a static display, it's gonna sit right back there for our very first one of 2025. Number 75 is the 1972 Toyota Corolla 11 and the Sakura Sprinter, and there it is carded, and here we have it fully loose right here. So our Mazda right here, a Mazda, however you want to pronounce it. Number 72 on the side of this one. We got some sponsorships, Advan, and all those really cool ones. And then we got the big front lip on this one. We got the nice blacked out wheels, staggered right there. Very cool. Look at that wide body look on this car as well. Cool detail on the rear end of it, as you can see. And there's our bottom base in the matte black for this one right here. And then our Sakura Sprinter right here, we have looking good. Just all yellow, not really any like crazy liveries or anything like that on there. And then it does have, of course, the opening back door, and this one does snap close nicely, so it does stay closed. Rear riders on this one, of course. There's your bottom base for it, kind of like a nice glossy base on the gray right there. That's a little bit interesting. And then they kind of display it on card like kind of like that, so you can have it displayed like that. But when I display my Team Transports that have this style, I like to close that back up, and I like to display the car on top. We don't want to hide the card, so we can display that car right there very, very nicely. And you know what, we'll put it right over here. No, you know what, we'll have to block our Hot Wheels logo, so there we go. We'll put it right back there. We'll move our Jaguar back a little bit. We'll make room for our next one. Number 76 is the Lamborghini Reventon Roadster and the flip side hauler right here. So an interesting combination. And here we have them in hand right here. We'll put the flip side hauler down, have a look at that Reventon Roadster. Really, really cool casting. I really like this one. We've seen this one before, but I mean, the Reventon just looks crazy with all of its angles and stuff. And then especially when you get it in this matte color, this is like a matte gray color. You can really see the lines nicely of it. So just a totally stealth looking roadster right here. Love the wheels, of course, you know, blacked out. And there we have our bottom base for it right here. And then our flip side hauler we'll have a look at. So if you're not familiar with the flip side hauler, we have seen it previously, and this is our fully blacked out variation. So in a previous video, I said that I wasn't like a huge fan of this. I would have liked to see some sort of writing and stuff on the side, but you know what, that's okay. So the unique part about flip side hauler is it has these like winglets that open up. So that opens up on that side, and then this opens up on that side, and then also our back piece comes down just like that. So really, really cool how it fully opens up. Obviously you can take this part off right here so you can get the truck, so you can see that if you want to, and that's got the little latch right there that this kind of snaps right into, and this one, it actually stays pretty nicely in there, so it doesn't come off really easily. But flip side hauler is really cool, so you can display our Lambo. So we'll put the flip side hauler down. Let's drive our Reventon Roadster right up into it. There we go. We can have it sit right there perfectly. So if we have it fully opened, that is what it looks like. That is just super cool. I love the way flip side hauler looks like that. But yeah, I would have liked to see a Lamborghini logo or something on the side of flip side hauler, but you know what? It's very stealth looking in the black, so you could kind of mix it with other blacked out vehicles if you want to, and that would actually look pretty cool as well. Let's put the flip side hauler and the Reventon in the middle right here, because why not? And number 77 for our 2025 team transports is the Audi S4 Quattro with the Fleet Flyer right there. And if we look on the back, we can see the other ones that are included in this series, but we're gonna have to open those ones up anyway. So let's go ahead and pop open this one here first. You can see it's got nice artwork on the card right there, but you know what? It's all about what this one looks like. So we'll put that down. We'll take this one out. We got some little plastic right there we'll take out, and we'll put the Fleet Flyer down for a second. Let's have a look at that Audi S4 Quattro. Love the Audi rings on the side of it, the 04 Brembo right there, and this one is in like I would probably still call it like it's either a little bit darker of a silver or a light gray, and then it's glossed on top, and it's got some metallic in it. So really nice paint job on here, very premium. There's your rear end, says Audi Sport, and then your front end's right there. There we go, very nice looking sunroof on the top. There's your bottom base, because a lot of people like to see what the bottom base looks like. There you go, 2020 Mattel car. So very nice for the S4. And then we have the Audi Sport Fleet Flyer right here. There it is, Audi Sport on the front end right there. This one also, is it the matching paint job? Yeah, I would say very similar. Yeah, pretty much the same color right there, so nicely matched. The wheels on here look really cool. I really like how they've done those wheels. I actually might have preferred the same wheel. That would have been cool if they did the same wheels, but I mean the 10 spokes still look pretty good on the S4. And then it's got the Audi rings on the back, and then the brand new ones will have that little piece on the inside, so you can kind of have your car sticking in there and not fully going in, but we're going to take that completely out right there. And yeah, very nice for our Fleet Flyer. And we'll put the Fleet Flyer right here. Unfortunately, the Jaguar is going to get a little bit blocked, and we'll put, should we put our Audi just sitting like that? Why not? So that we're not completely blocking everything back there. So like I said, normally I don't display them like that, but for the purpose of our video, there we go, we've got it, it's sticking in there. Very nice. And number 78, we have the DMC Delorean with the HW Rally hauler, which is a really cool combination right there. You can see the artwork on there, and let's go ahead and just completely pop it on open right here, get it in hand for the first time. I like these trailer haulers, I think they're really neat. We'll go ahead and grab the van, the trailer, we'll put that stuff aside, and then we've got, of course, our DMC Delorean right here. We'll put the trailer together, but there is our Delorean. Nice. See, there's those wheels, the wheels that I was saying on the Audi Sport Fleet Flyer right there. See, there they are on the DMC Delorean right there, this time in white. DeLoreans are just super cool. Really love the Delorean 88s. If you know 88s. But there we go, DMC. The striping on there, really nice model, looking really good. There's your bottom base for it right there. It's a 2009 originally licensed release. And then we have our van, HW Rally hauler. Here, we'll put the trailer down. There's our HW Rally hauler right there. So very nicely matched. Look at the storage area on the top. There's the van itself. Team DC who is it? Team DC Delorean? Oh, it is Team Delorean written on the side right there. Team DC Lorian. So it's, I don't know why it's spaced out like that, but there's your bottom base, real routers, of course. And then the trailer, similar trailer to our Jaguar one. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that trailer right on there. Put the Delorean right up on there as well, and it sits nicely and it rolls. And again, this is that trailer that doesn't completely like snap together. It kind of just rests on that hook. even if I press it down, no, it doesn't like snap in or anything like that. So wish it would have snapped in a little bit better, but still, nonetheless, it looks really neat. And we'll go ahead and throw that one right in front of the Reventon Roadster right there. Number 79, and we have a new model or new casting in this one right here. So we have the Toyota Soarer and the brand new Kozoku hauler. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but the hauler is a brand new casting, so that's the first time we're seeing it. So it's going to be really cool to see and open it up. There's your artwork on the card right there, number 79. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open right here, and we'll take it right out. Oh yeah, this one is super nice. I really like that. So it's got this protected piece right here to keep our Toyota Soarer in. So let's go ahead and pull. Whoa, that is in there pretty tight. There we go. All right, we'll pull that piece out. And there is our Toyota Soarer right there. My favorite wheels on here. Really clean looking right there. All white. And then it's got a little dash of color right down there as well. There it is from our front end. Great detail on that one. There it is from the back. Yoda. Of course. And if you're in North America, this one would also be known as the Lexus SC300 or SC400. So, but they never had they don't have Lexus in Japan. So this is the Japanese version, the Toyota Soarer. So put that one down for a second, and then let's have a look at our Kozoku hauler right here, a brand new casting. So really cool. So it's got like this like crazy raised rear right there, and then it's got the bottom piece down there, which is really cool. Kind of like almost German colors, but maybe not. No, maybe not. Love the front end right here. Look at that. Look at the front lip. That is crazy. 3-seater as well. Just noticed that. That is nice. And then it's got this like aerodynamics on the top. Just a really cool hauler. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this going forward, like what type of other new haulers that they're going to come out with using this one right here. And this one you can put the Lexus or the Toyota Soarer, sorry, not Lexus, on the top right there. You can do it like that, or you can have it just inside on the bottom. That sits perfectly on the inside. I actually like it on that inside right there, but that's cool. So you can combo this with some other castings if you really want to, and yeah, make it really nice. All right, we'll go ahead and throw that one right there, and we're getting out of frame, so we'll move our Audi back. You know what? Let's put the Audi S4 on top, just so we can fit them all in frame right here. We'll put the Delorean back a little bit, and then we'll move our Toyota right there. There we go. Right now, you can get this, or even this for free if you use my link down below and sign up for Whatnot. Whatnot's a great platform to buy and sell Hot Wheels, as well as a bunch of other items. It's where I buy most of my Hot Wheels, and it's also the platform that I've switched to sell Hot Wheels. I absolutely love doing auctions and selling Hot Wheels. I've got 5 scheduled auctions upcoming, so go check out my link down below, bookmark my upcoming auctions, and use that credit, that $15, to get anything for free. It doesn't have to be from me, can be from anyone on the platform. It's an excellent way to get yourself started and check out Whatnot. Let's go to our Legends Tour team transport. So we got the BMW M3 and the HW Rally Hauler. We did see that one before, but now we have it with that nice M3. So you can see this one exclusive to the Legends Tour. So if you went to a Legends Tour show, you could pick this one up at the Walmart that was there. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open right here. And this one is really cool. We'll pop that open and we'll take it right out. And let's have a look at that M3. There it is, 25 on there for the 25 Legends Tour. Nice color on that one. The white 10-spoke wheels, great detail on that front end. When I open it up, it's not like a pure yellow. It's almost like a slight tint of a mustard yellow. Not quite. I mean, it's maybe a slight mustard yellow, but not quite. M3 written on the back. Nice model, really nice model. Glossy black base on that one right there. And then for our HW Rally hauler, obviously we've got the trailer itself. This time it's in white as opposed to we've seen it in black a few times. And there is our HW Rally hauler van right here. Same matching color. Hot Wheels Legends Tour logoing on the side, the white wheels on here, rail riders on there as well. And there's your trailer hitch on the back end of this one. So we'll hitch it on up, and you guys know the hitch again doesn't snap in or anything, just kind of rests right there. And then we'll have our M3 that will just go right on there just like that, and it will roll. All right, we'll go ahead and we're gonna start running out of room here with all these haulers, but we'll have to put let's put our Legends Tour right in front of this one right here. Why not? There we go, we've got it right there. Number 80, we have the 73 Honda Civic Custom and the Airlift. I like the colorway on this one. You guys know I'm not big on Honda Civics, but like I said, Hot Wheels is making a lot of cool looking Honda Civics. Never thought I'd ever say that, but it is what it is. Go ahead and pop this one on open right there. And we have seen Airlift quite a few times in many other different team transport, but that's okay. It's a nice looking model. There is our Civic right here. So it's the 73 Honda Civic Custom, Motul written on this side right back there. Honda number 2 on there. Nice lights on the front for detail wise. There's your detail on your front end. Bridgestone Motul right there as well. The nice small wheels, period correct for this one. There's your back end. Honda Civic right there. And then your bottom base right there. There you go. There you go. What year was this? This one was a 2023 original license one. And then our Airlift right here. Love the wheels on here. I think that looks super cool. And then the Airlift also can come apart. It can completely come apart, or it's kind of meant to slide. And I'll show you why in a second here. Here, we'll put it back there for a sec. Let's just have a look at the actual model itself. Right there, your Airlift. Nice, nice, nice. I do like. Bottom base for this one right there as well. And then the Airlift one, so this is how it kind of works. You kind of want to slide it like that, and then just have this piece kind of come down, and then you're driving. It's gonna rub. There we go. Driving it right up on there, and then this is meant to come back, and it locks right back in. It does snap in, so now it doesn't pull apart or anything. But yeah, pretty cool. Really like that one. That one's nice. We'll go ahead and throw it just right there. Team transport number 81. We have the Toyota FJ Cruiser with Horizon hauler, and this one was part of that Civic FJ Cruiser and then our Plymouth Duster, which is coming up. So let's go ahead and pop open this one and have a look at what this one looks like right here. This one, we have seen the Horizon hauler several times before. The FJ Cruiser, I can't remember if this was considered a new model, but we did get it in a Fast and Furious before as well. So we'll go ahead and put that one down. There is our FJ Cruiser. Really like this model right here. I love the off-roadness that they've done to it. Toyota written on their FJ Cruiser. Goodyear sponsorship. Love that top right there. And we got the, I think it's also a real rider as our spare as well. Yeah, it is. It does. It's hard to say. Maybe not. This is more rubber. Yeah, maybe this is a little bit more plastic. So not quite a real rider on the back right there, but very cool looking model. And this one is a 2023 Mattel, so it's not a brand new model for 25, but very cool. And then our Horizon hauler right here. And again, we've seen Horizon hauler several times before, and it's kind of like a more classic looking truck. Kind of looks like an old Chevy truck that's turned into a tow truck flatbed right there. So maybe not totally period correct for an FJ Cruiser, but still nonetheless, I think it's a little bit rugged, so it does suit the FJ Cruiser. So we'll put the FJ Cruiser right on the back right there, and there we go. That's a cool combination right there. Probably would have liked to see maybe blacked out wheels on the truck, the tow truck right there. That would have been nice, Horizon hauler. But nonetheless, the FJ Cruiser looks so good. This is just a really cool. This is probably my favorite FJ Cruiser color variation. We got a black one from the Fast and Furious, a couple other ones, but that one is really cool looking. So we'll throw that one just right behind the BMW right there. Number 82 we have next, and this one comes with the 73 Plymouth Duster and a second story lorry. I love the second story lorry. It's a really cool casting. You'll see it right here in a sec. Let's pop this one on open. And there we have it. Very Mopard out right here. Okay, so second story lorry, it does have this hinge that slides down. So if we can slide that one up, and then it kind of goes right down. So that's really cool. And it's got this little protected piece right here to hold in the duster. I think we have to push the duster out right here. How are we gonna do this? This is in fairly strong. Okay, how are we gonna do this here? Okay, after a lot of prying, I've realized that the duster will come out just from the side, just like that. And then this piece will just slide out just like that. But let's have a look at the duster first. There it is, our Plymouth Duster. Real nice, big slicked reel ratters. It's definitely a drag car right there. There it is from the rear. And then that big cowl hood right there. Hemi written on it as well. Nice Hemi engine on the inside. There's all the logoing and stuff on there. There's your back end. Nice looking model. Bottom base right there. 2022 licensed Mattel. Cool looking model though. And there is our second story lorry. And again, we've seen this one. This is a fairly new Team Transport casting. We did see it. I can't remember the exact one that we saw before, but we have seen it before. Mopard out right here. There it is from the rear. And this one's really cool because you can fit a car down here and you can fit two cars on the top right here. So nice one to play around with. And then on the rear, this one has that big Mopar logoing on there to match that duster. And you know what? Let's put this down. Can we? Okay, let's push it up and then rest it down. That's okay. Here, push up, then rest down. There we go. And then we'll move our duster right up there. And it will sit. Does it go through? Am I crazy here? Is this not going through? Okay, maybe it's got these little blocker pieces right here. So maybe that's why. So if I lift it up, there we go. All right, I'm not crazy. It does work through. Just takes a little bit of know-how on this casting, but there we go. We've got that in there. And I guess that those back pieces kind of prevent it from sliding out if you have that rear hatch open. But if we push that rear hatch down and then close it, and it locks in just like that. So it's completely locked in with that hinge right there. It's a really, really cool casting right here. And you know what? I kind of want to put the duster on the top for a second. So let's go ahead. So you can see you can put them right there on the top. And you can have, I mean, if you have two shorter cars, you could probably, actually, no, probably two normal sized cars you could. Let's see if we grab that BMW. Yeah, it'll just fit on right there. And then you can throw another car down to the bottom if you really want to. But we'll keep these separated for now. You know what? We'll throw the duster on the inside again, just like that. And we'll put that in. We'll snap it all together. And then we'll put that one. We'll put it right there. How about that? Number 83, a brand new for 2025. It is the Ferrari 250 GTO with the Fiat 642 RN2 Bartoletti Transport. Long name, but very, very cool looking model. And there it is on the card. And we look on the back. That's the ones that it's part of right there. Officially Ferrari license, official licensing tag right there. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. I have been waiting so long to open this one up, and we're not delaying any longer. I finally have my hands on it, and oh, that does feel good to open up a brand new Ferrari model. And let's pop open. And what a model to do it with. They've done it with the 250 GTO, perhaps one of the greatest Ferraris of all time. And this one was one designed by Ron Wong, famous Hot Wheels designer, the best Hot Wheels designer there is. I love it. It is definitely a new model. It's a retool. They have had a 250 GTO before, but the proportions of this one are 10 out of 10, just spot on. Beautiful looking. Love the wheels of this one. Love how that exhaust comes out on the back right there. Just gorgeous, gorgeous car. Just a timeless design, and this is why the 250 GTO in real life is one of the most valuable cars of all time. Perhaps closing in on $100 million if one goes for sale, but they're probably somewhere between the $50-100 million mark right now. But just a beautiful, beautiful casting. I love it. I love it. I'm almost speechless to say how much I love this Team Transport. And then there is our Fiat Ferrari hauler right here. And this one does a cool thing right here. Let's just look at it first. So we got the Ferrari logoing on there. It's got that rear opening right there. You can store the other only Ferraris. We're only going to put Ferraris on this one. You can store on the top right there. If you have the Ferrari Automobilia right there, almost looks like very fire truck-ish. If you look from just that side of how it's got like the storage areas right there as a fire truck, but it's definitely a hauler, a lorry, I guess you would say they would call it. Ferrari logoing on the front as well. And there it is from that side. Rail riders on here. Interesting tread on the rail riders. Look at the wheels and the tread on that rail rider right there. There's your bottom base for it as well. But the unique feature on this one is, check this one out. It slides just like that. And then we can put our 250 GTO just right there on it. And then we can slide that back in and it just stays right in just like that. That is super, super cool. Wow. Like just an amazing kind of moving part on this great looking Hot Wheels Ferrari hauler. Oh my gosh. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I know if you're a Ferrari lover, you've been waiting for this one as well. Let's pull out that 250 GTO. You can also stack it on the top if you want to as well. Close that one up. There we go, snaps right in, and you can store other Ferraris if you want to up there as well. But yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful Hot Wheels hauler. So excited that we have Ferrari back into the lineup and we have amazing castings like that coming out. Number 84, we've got the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno with a Fleet Street right here. And again, there is the ones that it comes with on the back. Nice artwork on there. And let's pop this one on open. We've seen I can't remember if we've seen the AE86 Sprinter Trueno as a transport. I feel like we have. I could be wrong. I'll have to look back and see. But let's go ahead and pull that one out right there. Interesting color on this one. It's kind of got like very 80s vibes on the color. It's almost like a muted red color. It's just odd looking of a color. Not really my thing, not my favorite. But there we go. AE86 Sprinter Trueno. This one was famous in the Drifter movie that we saw, or the Drifter shows. Initial D shows that we had, if you ever watched those ones way back. Nice pop-up headlights on the front end right there. GTV, and then there's our bottom base Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno right there. And then we have our Fleet Street. We've seen Fleet Street many times before in the Hot Wheels hauler lineup right here. Fleet Street, I believe it does. Yeah, it does have the sliding thing for Fleet Street. So similar to one of the other ones that we opened, the FJ one that we opened up as well before. This one just has those spare tires though, and that snaps in together. And there we have the nice wheels on there. There's it from the front end. And there is our bottom base for it. Yes, not as exciting as our Ferrari one, but still a nice one to say the least. And then we'll throw on our AE86 right there. It sits in there nicely, and that's just how it is right there. It's a pretty clean one. Not a lot of logoing, the blacked out windows on the AE86, just a very clean looking Team Transport. And that one will go right in front of our Ferrari hauler. I'll put it just right there. And number 85, our last one for 2025, it is the Lykan Hypersport with the Euro hauler. I like the Euro hauler, it's a cool looking one. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open right here. Lykan Hypersport we have seen in the Hot Wheels lineup before, but I don't think we've seen it in a Team Transport. We have seen the Euro hauler before, obviously in a Team Transport, and it's got some little plastic right there. And let's pull out the plastic and pull out our Lykan Hypersport right here. Liking the color of this one. Kind of reminds me of the color on that Lamborghini Reventon, but this time it's glossed out. So you can see a nice silver color right there. I really like silver on cars because you can totally see the lines of the cars very, very well. So there's the lines of the Lykan Hypersport. It's a very interesting hypercar. I think there was something like only 7 made in real life. and just an interesting design right there. But Lykan Hypersport, very nice. And then we have our hauler. It's got the Lykan Hypersport logoing on the rear. And the Euro hauler was a really cool one. We've seen this one in a Porsche. We've seen this one in a couple other ones right here. And I think it was a Nissan one that we saw as well. But this one, you can really put some cool livery on the side. But this one is very stealth, just very blacked out on there. And then we have that rear hatch that comes down, and that's all blacked out on the inside, so you can't really see a lot. Bottom base right there in the gray. And then we can put in our Lykan Hypersport if we want to. Just, does it fully fit in? It's kind of, it's almost like too wide. Oh no, it is. It does fit in. I don't know. It would not make sense if they made a hauler that didn't fit the car. So, all right, there we go. We can snap it right back in, and we can leave it just like that, and it kind of shifts around in there. But again, these bigger ones right here that have the fully closing. Why can I not get that open? Wow, that is, there we go. All right, let's pull out our Lykan Hypersport. We'll pop that back close, and we're gonna put the Lykan Hypersport right on the top right there. And you know what? I don't want to block the Ferrari. We're going to block the A86. We're going to put it just like that. Comment down below your favorite hauler release of 2025.